You are watching Seanzviewent Entertainment. Entertainment at its best. Subscribe and smash that bell so you never ever miss an upload from Seanzviewent Entertainment.
And we absolutely kick off this episode. WWE Hall of Famer Shawn Michaels is planning on wrestling a match at WrestleMania 35 in 2019, according to WrestleVotes.com's Twitter account, which has broke several scoops in the past. Shawn Michaels is coming out of retirement to team with Triple H against Kane and The Undertaker at WWE Crown Jewel on November the 2nd in Saudi Arabia. It was recently reported that a Shawn Michaels versus Taker angle match could also take place at Survivor Series in November on 2019 Royal Rumble. Shawn Michaels begins his journey, his road back to the Royal Rumble. That would be extraordinary. Now, regarding Shawn Michaels' return to the biggest stage of them all, MetLife Stadium on April the 7th at WrestleMania, there's no word yet on who he might wrestle, but opponents are being discussed. Who Shawn Michaels, the icon, the showstopper, the headliner, the main eventer, who Shawn Michaels will go one-on-one with. There's also no word yet on if Shawn Michaels will wrestle at Survivor Series or Royal Rumble, but we will keep you updated. And now we know that Kevin Owens' face turn is because he's being written off TV. He is having surgery, but it's going to be minimal, and he's only expected to miss a couple of months of time in WWE. And viewers and subscribers, thank God, Kevin Owens won't be gone for an extended amount of time. Now, as we all know, last night's Monday Night Raw was loaded. It was stacked. You had DX, you had heel turns, you had Shield, you had champions, you had contenders. You had it all last night on Monday Night Raw. Monday's Raw featuring the fallout from the WWE Super Showdown with advertised appearances by WWE Hall of Famer Shawn Michaels and Trish Stratus. We also saw a lot of returns last night. Drew 2.374 million viewers. This is up, but only 3% from last week's low of 2.302 million viewers. This week's number is the third lowest viewership in the history of Monday Night Raw and featured a Super Showdown rematch in the main event. For this week's show, the first hour drew 2.533 million viewers. Last week's hour won 2.500 million viewers. The second hour this week drew 2.388 million viewers. And the final hour drew 2.200 million viewers. Last week's hour 3, 2.081 million viewers. So as you can see, the third hour did see a rise. Raw was number 11 for the night in viewership on cable behind the NFL's Monday Night Football on ESPN. The MLB Discussion Series game on ESPN. Monday Night Kickoff, The Story, Tucker Carlson tonight. Hannity Sports Center at midnight. The 5 in Special Report. Raw was number 5 in the 18 to 49 demographic this week behind Monday Night Football, Monday Night Kickoff, the MLB Discussion Show, and Sports Center, I should say, the Division Series. The NFL's Monday Night Football topped the night and the 18 to 49 demographic, and in viewership for the week. For the 5th week in a row, the Saints versus the Redskins game drew 10.506 million viewers. The MLB game between the Yankees and the Red Sox drew 4.405 million viewers. Coming in at number 3 in the 18 to 49 demographic, Dancing with the Stars drew 7.221 million viewers. Wow. So viewers and subscribers, as you can see, the WWE, even with returns and twists and injuries and baby faces and attitude era all over the show between DX, Trish Stratus, and Lita, the flow of the show, I felt it was a strong show. I felt it was a good show. But how much longer? How much more time can the WWE rely on part-timers? How many more times can you have the same Hall of Famers coming back? Now, I know it's been a long time since we've seen Shawn Michaels come out of retirement. It's been, 8 years? I know it's been a long time since we've seen Trish Stratus and Lita compete in a WWE ring. Major rumor that when The Rock returns for SmackDown 1000, which the WWE is trying to secure The Rock for SmackDown 1000, is that he ain't just going to show up for a camo and say, if you smell what The Rock is cooking. The Rock is going to set up to something major, something ginormous, a match that will probably lead to WrestleMania. Rumors that The Rock will be wrestling at WrestleMania, viewers and subscribers. If you can believe that one, that is the rumor on Ringside News, that The Rock coming back has much more behind it than meets the eye. And again, viewers and subscribers, Kevin Owens' injury is legit. It is real. Bobby Lashley is a heel. And I'll tell you what, with him as his manager, Leo Rush, I mean, can you imagine what that guy's going to do for Bobby Lashley's career? I mean, he's going to tear it up. I mean, he's just as loud as the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, okay? Bobby Lashley, as a heel, changes up things. It makes his performance enhanced. And Kevin Owens, it switches up his career because he's going to take a couple months off. Remember, he's going to have minimal surgery, all right? Minimal surgery. Rey Mysterio also returning. Rumors that the WWE may even make Rey Mysterio a heel. That, viewers and subscribers, could also happen. It's not out of the question that the WWE puts him in a heel faction. WWE Hall of Famer Sonny has been released from jail, viewers and subscribers, if you can believe that one. Backstage news on WWE changing top Evolution pay-per-view matches for Trish Stratus and Lita. The plan was reportedly always for it to be a tag team match, according to Dave Meltzer on the latest edition of the Wrestling Observer Radio. Meltzer said that WWE had announced the Stratus versus Alexa Bliss match to boost ticket sales early on, since they didn't want to announce the Ronda Rousey versus Nikki Bella match until they shot the angle for it, which we saw last night, where Nikki Bella ultimately turned heel. Once again, Bella versus Rousey was announced. They felt that they could publicly change the Stratus versus Bliss match to a tag team bout, which is what we saw last night on Monday Night Raw, and that's what it was all about. And viewers and subscribers, remember, WWE announced a injury to Kevin Owens, which we thought was a storyline, an angle to get both men over in a double turn, but ultimately, Kevin Owens is really injured. Right now, they're playing off as if Dean Ambrose is a tweener, as if Dean Ambrose is the middle guy, as if Dean Ambrose is in the middle of the situation. And that, ladies and gentlemen, I have no problem with, because there's going to be layers. There's going to be chapters. There's going to be motives behind Dean Ambrose and what they're doing with Dean Ambrose. And I have no problem with that whatsoever. I think the WWE is playing this up about as well as anybody could. And you know what? Even though the Raw rating wasn't as good as it should have been, and even though you had Attitude Era stars returning, the WWE are pulling out all the stops. The WWE are doing everything they can in their power to make sure that the ratings are good and that they are carrying it up. And Monday Night Raw, again, was very watchable. It was very suitable. It was an event, but again, you're relying on part-timers. You're relying on Hall of Famers. You're relying on the past. There's only so few times and so few much guys. Like, I mean, look at all the wrestlers. Look at all the Hall of Famers that are no longer with us, that have passed away. I mean, how much more time can we see Michaels and The Undertaker and Triple H come back before they ultimately have to walk away and just are, have to work behind the scenes, viewers and subscribers. And the New Day wants to challenge the Bullet Club Elite. That just coming on Ringside News. Much of this coming on Ringside News, the Wrestling Inc., the Dave Meltzer's, the Wrestling Observer. Ladies and gentlemen, there is signs that the WWE will stick with the greatest Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia and Crown Jewel. Brie Bella was yet again involved in another botched spot on Monday Night Raw, but it wasn't her fault this time around, as it was covered up. Becky Lynch going into tonight, talking about injuries. The SmackDown Live Women's Champion Becky Lynch going into tonight is injured with a broken jaw, but she is still going to compete. She is still going to go and wrestle against Charlotte Flair with the SmackDown Pride on the line. Ladies and gentlemen, another possible WWE Evolution match was teased on Raw. I'm assuming they are going to build towards a Larry Zbyszko and Bruno Sammartino thing here, where Nia turns on her and sets up a match at Evolution. We'll see. I just don't want them to set up Ember's Robin to Nia's Batman, Nia Jax's Batman, where Ember is sort of secondary. So I guess there's another match there that we can declare by way of ringsidenews.com. But viewers and subscribers, we are not done. Remember, the Brash and Brazen. Please buy my official merchandise line in the description of the video over on Amazon.com. If you have Amazon Prime, you can get my merchandise in as little as 2 days. WWE superstar working non-WWE wrestling event. Sting says that he wanted to push for a match against The Undertaker, viewers. A match against The Undertaker. All right, before obviously that big, hellacious, horrible, bad timing neck injury happened to the Stinger, which was very sad. And I'm sure Sting, it's one of those things, injuries happen with the business. Paige on Ringside News has opened up about reportedly being temporarily paralyzed after that final kick to the back, and she doesn't blame Sasha Banks. Oh, and that's another thing, viewers. Sasha Banks, an injury update on Sasha Banks. It would appear as if Sasha Banks will be ready to go by Evolution. It would appear as if either there's something going on that the WWE doesn't want to report, if it's a concussion, or the creative team simply doesn't have anything lined up for Sasha Banks. They don't have anything on the plate for Sasha Banks, which I would find that to be kind of ridiculous, that they don't have a plan or a strategy or something for Sasha Banks to do. As we know, she has been incapacitated. She hasn't been used. We know Charlotte Flair going into tonight. We know Becky Lynch is injured, but we also know that Alexa Bliss is not 100%. I'm assuming that Sasha Banks also is not 100%. Kevin Owens is down with an injury. There are a lot of injuries stacking up, but there are also a lot of returns that are helping make Monday Night Raw not just muster, but must see. So viewers and subscribers, remember, the face that books the place, this is the place to be. The Brash and Brazen. I keep it prolific, consistent, and dedicated. Sean's View Entertainment, given to you as it was meant to be, and as it was supposed to be. Your comments and your opinions on all the matters, all the rumors, all the news, and Shawn Michaels coming back to World Wrestling Entertainment and potentially wrestling a match at WrestleMania. Survivor Series, we know he's reforming DX with Triple H. Viewers and subscribers, this is not to be abused. More to come, where I keep it prolific, consistent, and dedicated. If you want to support Sean View, share my videos on Facebook and Twitter, and buy my official merch line on Amazon.com. More to come from Sean's View Entertainment. Thank you for watching, and definitely stay tuned for more as we settle the score as only we can do on Sean's View Entertainment, keeping it fresh for you and all WWE. And I got to say, I'm pleasantly surprised by the amount of news and rumors that came out today. Subscribe so you get the feel of what you need each and every day on Sean's View Entertainment, because I will take you by surprise. I will take you on a ride. And viewers, if there's any more news or rumors, you can bet your last little dollar that Sean's View Entertainment will be here to provide it to you, because that's what I do, and that's what I believe in. Subscribe. More to come.